What is going on, YouTube? It's your favorite shoe tuber, me and my kicks, coming at you with another detailed review and on foot of the Air Jordan 34 Infrared 23 edition coming up. Getting into the details of the shoe really comprises of like a mesh, flatware, and also a little bit of plastic and stuff in there as well. One thing that you can't really catch, like, you know, just looking from it from a distance, but when you really have it in hand, one thing that's like crazy is that it's like a two-tone infrared. Like, this infrared is different than this color. Like, the camera's picking it up just a little bit, but like, you know, if you're like an OCD stickler type person, it'll kind of mess with you at first. But once again, when you got these on foot and you walk in, nobody really notices it. It looks like it's all infrared. But getting towards the toe right here, you got that Jumpman sign, got that little carbon fiber like toe plate or whatever. Getting towards the upper part of the shoe, you got this little mesh area, which is nice, as you can see. I'm sure the camera is like kind of, you know, poking through it. Since it's like an infrared color, you don't really have to worry about what type of socks you're going to wear. You could do white, red, you know, black, whatever. You're not going to be able to really see the sock through this shoe. They really just made this mesh part so it could be a little bit lighter on the court. Got this little circly thing right here that like locks it down when you got the shoe tied on. And towards the midsole, one thing that's futuristic about this shoe is that they cut this chunk out so it could be lighter on the floor. And you know, as far as like Jordans go, most Jordan shoes are heavy. Even the newer version shoes, from what I understand, these are the lightest Jordans that came out in a while. Getting towards the back of the shoe, you got that Nike Air right here, because this shoe pays homage to the Air Jordan 4s. And as you can see on the back of the Jordan 4s, you got Nike Air, and on the back of this shoe, you got Nike Air as well. So that's like one of the little ways that it pays homage to it as well. And also another way is the herringbone traction that's on both soles. That's another way how it pays homage to it. But anyways, getting towards the medial side of the shoe is exactly like the lateral side of the shoe. You got this little black line coming up, and this is made out of like a suede nubuck, pretty nice material on here. And when getting into the lacing system of the shoe, is just your standard Air Jordan 34 lacing. As you get towards the inside of the lace area right here, it says Air Jordan. And then on the tip of the toe, you got like this like Braille language that spells out 34. Then on the top of the tongue, you got the Air Jordan Jumpman Flight. That's also on the tongue of the Air Jordan 4s. That's a nice little touch. At the top of the tongue, you got this little holographic tip right here. On the back of the tongue, it says 23. And the little words, it says quality engineered by the greatest player ever. And then also another detail is it got the XXX. And then it got that 4 right there. The X's mean 10 in Roman numerals, plus the 4 equals 34. As far as the laces go, they give you black laces, black tips, and like the tips are like of a rubber, so that's a pretty nice feeling lace tip. And on the insole of the shoe, the insole is all infrared, and it has the Jumpman painted in black. I do not know what these numbers mean, so if you know what these numbers mean, comment that down below. But as far as the outsole goes, just a pretty nice outsole. Look like they get real good grip on the courts and stuff like that. As far as sizing goes with this shoe, if you have a normal to a narrow foot, you can definitely go true to size in these shoes. If you have a fat or a wide foot, I would suggest going a half size up to an entire size up in these shoes. These shoes retail at $180, and how I came across my pair was when these came out, I wanted to like go inside my local Foot Locker, Nike store or whatever, and like just try them on, because I never tried these shoes on. But as I was looking at the release locator and I was like calling stores, no store in the Chicagoland area had these shoes for sale. So my only option was to go on Foot Locker and Eastbay to either get these in my size. This was a very weird release. Like, these didn't come on Nike, didn't come on Finish Line, it didn't come on any like regular, you know, foot site. It was just on Foot Locker and Eastbay. And you know, honestly, that was pretty weird. But anyways, when they came out, I added them to cart and checked out no problem. Luckily, the hype wasn't really too crazy on these, so I was able to get these no problem. And resale on these isn't too high. I can see these going for a nice penny down the line, but right now these definitely, you know, going for a decent price. But the reason I had to get these shoes is because I got the Infrared 23 6s. And between the 6s and when these came out, like, Jordan has dropped a couple shoes, like some retro 88s. He had some 3s that came out that was an infrared color, but it was mostly white. And overall, just, you know, every time he tried to do the Infrared 23 theme on a Jordan, it really didn't work for me until these came out. When I first seen these, I had to go ahead and add these to the collection because these are so fire in my opinion. Also, this is the first Air Jordan past the Air Jordan 23 that I own. I want to say I own at least from 1 all the way to 23, but then past that, I just stopped really collecting like the Jordans. A lot of people stopped collecting past 13, 14, but I kind of stopped at 23. The reason I had to get this 34 shoe is because overall the shoe is just real sleek looking. It looks like it performs great on the court. You can wear these casually and on the court as well. And when they went on ahead and add that infrared flavor to them, I had to go ahead and add these to the collection. Eventually, I want to get the 33s, the 32s, the 30s, and the 31s, but that's a little bit later down the line. I want to have at least one pair of each shoe in my collection. But at the end of the day, I got these shoes for retail, and that's all I can ask for. I'm definitely happy with my purchase, and I say this might creep into the top 10 pickups of 2020 because this shoe color definitely pops off the foot, and you know, people definitely gonna break their necks looking down at these shoes. Now, without further ado, here's an on-foot look of the Air Jordan 34 Infrared 23 edition.
Sit back, relax, and listen to my sermon. Young nigga out here grinding, I ain't asking, I'ma earn it. Got $250 million on my motherfucking sternum. Heard them niggas talk about me, they ain't learning, I'ma burn them. Yup, don't do this offer, so grab the coffin. I had to get up on this instrumental to get the killing. I'm pistol popping, bodies dropping. I had to off him, I had to call him and tell him, look, Alice, think it's here, and I'ma straight this over. Yep, I'ma bring her back to the lab and blast from the past when niggas needed talent to rap. Instead, they get up on these tracks and get the blab with some trash like that. She could pass. I swear to God, these rappers is ass. Look, I'm from a city where them hustlers don't sleep. Them choppies mutilate your body if you niggas won't creep. You might get hit up with a shot against the shit you don't see. Roaches everywhere you turn, I mean them niggas gon' creep. They counted. Parents came from my island. Guess they wanted better for me. I guess they tried to settle for me. And now I'm living the American dream, yeah. I'm a target for a cop now. Maybe if I pull a gun now, I won't get shot down. Nah, me, no sir. Sorry, Mr. Officer. You can catch a whole slug. King Alex. Bitch, where were you when I was writing? Bitch, where were you when I was writing? King Alex. I heard these niggas out here competition, but I'm feeling like I'm stranded on the island. Whoa. Bitch, where were you when I was flowing? Bitch, where were you when I was flowing? King Alex. I heard these niggas wanna talk about me, but I swear to God, these niggas don't know me. Check it. So sit still while I kick ill, the kiss ill. Proper, don't get killed or get spilled like this still. Water tryna run up on my niggas, you will get clobbered. Cause them niggas don't play, man, them niggas real parkers. But I preach non-violence, I'm just trying to get these raps off. Trying to blast off, trying to make it from the asphalt to the league. But lately I've been feeling like a mascot. Off to the side, I've been feeling like a cast off. So I gotta get my head in the game. Ever since I started rapping.
As always, I want to thank you guys for watching this video today. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Also, comment down below what's your favorite Air Jordan past the 23. So from Air Jordan 24 all the way to the Air Jordan 34. Which model is the best to you in your opinion? Comment that down below and we could chop it up in the comment section. Also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. It takes nothing but a couple seconds and you'll be notified when I drop future videos. And lastly, peace.